Red Ribbon Week, Fall Concert,
Miracle Walk, and Junior Encounter. Good morning, Belen. I'm Jesut.
and I'm Lucas Consuegra. This edition of WBLN starts right now. This week, we will be celebrating Red Ribbon Week. There will be a presentation for the middle school during their flex time on Monday at the Roca Theater, and 2 other presentations for the high school during their flex time on Tuesday. Here's the schedule. Monday, Ana Moreno speaking to the middle school in the Roca. Tuesday, Ana Moreno speaking to 11th and 12th graders. Ray Estefani speaking to 9th and 10th graders in the gym.
This Friday, the Belen Jesuit bands will be presenting their annual fall concert in the ICA amphitheater. The bands have been working hard since the start of the school year, practicing their exciting repertoire for this year's concert. This year's theme is A Night at the Movies. The bands have selected some great songs to play from blockbuster movies over the history of the cinema. As usual, we will have our costume contest at the end of the concert. Come dressed in your favorite movie character and dance along with our talented bands. This year, we will be showcasing the amazing artwork of our middle school students on the walls of the theater throughout the night.
Sunday is the Down Syndrome Miracle Walk and 5K Run. The organization asks for more Belen volunteers. Contact Nico Poveda for more at npoveda20@belenwolverines.org.
The junior class is preparing to leave to their class encounter. The boys are going to Our Lady of Florida Retreat House for 3 days to get a break from school and build their relationships with God and others. Good luck to the boys on the retreat. We're praying for you. Have you ever faced an obstacle? Are you one to quit or to continue pushing on? Major setbacks can lead to major comebacks. Varsity guard Nick Rodriguez has his basketball career flash before his eyes. Carlos Garcia has more on the story.
For high school senior Nick Rodriguez, he had it all. From a 4.0 GPA to being a starter on the varsity basketball team, he was in an extraordinary position. However, what Nick didn't know was that one horrific day at the gym would change his life forever.
Two weeks before school started in my junior year, I went up for a layup. Obviously did not come down the right way. Got up off the floor, looked down at my knee, was about the size of the ball we were playing with. At that moment, literally my life flashed before my eyes. I didn't know what was going on.
On August 13th, a regular day at the gym resulted in tearing his ACL, MCL, and meniscus, a horrifying injury that set back his career.
So back in the day, it used to be almost like season-ending, career-ending. Like if you tore your ACL and anything else, you were done. You know, the likelihood of you coming back was pretty low. They've advanced a lot in their surgical techniques, and now the prognosis is pretty good. It's still going to be a lengthy rehab, on average 8 to 9 months. However, people in the NFL and other places have come back sooner, depending on how much time they can put into rehab.
The goals I have for this year, personally and with my team, personally, I want to keep increasing how efficient I am, making up for like how fast I am, making up for how short I am. Keeping efficiency is a big part in keeping me on the court. As far as team goals, the school hasn't won a district championship in a very long time, about 14 years. And that's something that we want to accomplish. We want to go farther than our last team went, which is the regional semifinal. That's a goal. And most importantly, just keep getting better as the season progresses. That's the main goal.
After a long year of rehab, Nick is healthy and back playing the sport he loves and hopes to show that a terrifying injury a year ago was only a mere setback. Nick Rodriguez, back on the court with his second wind.
Thank you, Carlos. President Trump has announced the death of the major terrorist group leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi.
President Trump has announced the most significant death of a terror group leader since Osama bin Laden in 2011. ISIS leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi died over the weekend after a U.S.-led nighttime raid. Al-Baghdadi was listed as a global terrorist and was the leader of notorious terrorist group ISIS. Al-Baghdadi detonated his suicide vest in a dead-end tunnel Saturday after being cornered by U.S. forces in a Syrian compound. President Trump was told of the plans to attack a week earlier, and Baghdadi was under surveillance for a few weeks prior to the mission, President Trump told reporters Sunday morning following his death. Trump addressed the media Sunday morning and stated, "He died like a..."
Hey Wolverines, here are your sports for today. Last Friday, the varsity football team took on Miami Southridge High School in the last game of the season. The game was a defensive showcase by both teams where the teams went scoreless until Southridge scored late in the fourth quarter. The Wolverines capped off the season at 4-6. The middle school cross-country team won the FLYRA state championship. The first place spot was claimed by 8th grader Joshua Ruiz. This is the 4th state championship in the history of the program. Now in college football. The Miami Hurricanes beat the University of Pittsburgh on a last-second touchdown by KJ Osborne. The win improves the Canes' records to 4-4 on the season. In the pros, the Houston Astros picked up steam after losing 2 games and now have gone on a 3-game win streak. The Astros play again Tuesday night as they hope to close out the series and take home the title. That's all for sports. Now back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Adrian. That's all your news for today. Make sure to follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I'm Lucas Consuegra.
And I'm Enrique Sori. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay golden, Wolverines.